throw together a card. This is how we're doing it today. I don't think no, it's not too wide. Something along these lines with this pretty ribbon. My card base is standard A2, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. This piece is right at 4 1/4 by 5 3/8, and then the white piece is, and then the pink piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and then my inside piece is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That's my inside piece, and then this piece here, and then I'll finish my story. 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. You know, I like to do things for people because it does my spirit good. If I'm honest, it keeps me happier, and it does my spirit good to do something kind for others just because. Random kindness matters, and it's so rare that you see it. The Girl Scout troops a lot of times will send out cards to veterans on Veterans Day, and also on like Memorial Day and things like that, and on Independence Day, just basically in appreciation, you know, for the sacrifices that they've made as soldiers. You know, that, you know, many people, their immediate family recognizes, but many strangers oftentimes look past, and we shouldn't, you know, we should show our gratitude, because it's because of their sacrifices that we live a free life, you know. People don't talk to other people in stores a lot of times, and that's what I see a lot, is you may be on the same aisle and maybe have quite a bit in common with somebody else that's on that aisle, but you'll never know because you don't talk to them, you know. Or sometimes if you say hi or something like that, people look at you suspiciously like, what do you want, you know. And to me, people need to be kinder to others, because people forget that we as a species really are not intended to be alone. We are intended to have families and friends, and to not just be alone. So the only way that happens is when one person reaches out to another. That's my opinion. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but that's my opinion. And I'm sure there'll be some that disagree with that, which, you know, they're entitled. I would find that unfortunate, but people are entitled to their opinion. Ew. I like, you know, the people at, like I just said, at Tuesday Morning, they all know me there. Why? Because I'm kind and I'm chatty. The people at the grocery store that I frequent, most of the cashiers know me by my first name. Why? Because I'm kind and I'm chatty. Sometimes that little bit of kindness may brighten the day of someone who's having a really tough go of it. And sometimes it may not be the other person that benefits from you giving your kindness. It may be you, you know. You may not realize it at the time, but maybe in retrospect you think, boy, I really wish that I had spoken to that person more, or I really wish I had been kinder, or, you know, something along those lines. Well, the way to not have regrets about those things is to extend yourself. That's my experience. And like I've said to my son a number of times, if there's something in this life that you want to do and you never try to do it, then you've already failed. And I firmly believe that. I don't just say that to him because it's something that sounds right to say. I say it because that's what I believe. Lord knows our children need to see us showing kindness to others, because that's how they learn, that's how they grow. We don't just answer for the bad, we answer for the good too. God doesn't just say, okay, this is all the bad things that you've done. I don't believe that. I believe He also says, these are also the good things that you've done, and I'm proud of you for doing those. You know what I mean? I think we need some bling on this pretty card. So tell me, do you all reach out to people, like say in a store that maybe is, like when I go to a craft area, I may look around, like especially Tuesday morning, my goodness, I may walk that craft aisle 3 or 4 times, because as people move things around, new things come to light that maybe you didn't see before unless you looked through every paper stack or every embellishment, because there's so much there, it's so easy to miss. It's not like the average store where like in stickers, all the same style of sticker is hung on one peg. It's not like that. There's a hodgepodge, you know. Everybody that shops there knows that. I think I'm just going to put the one heart on here and then do other bling inside the little flowers. This is a new paper that I got the other day. I personally think that when you see someone who has the same interests as yourself, who does it hurt for you to say hi and introduce yourself? If someone would get hurt from, then I would gladly say don't speak to them. But if no one is getting hurt from it, then I think people should say hi at the very minimum, you know? I don't know. That's just the way I feel about it. I just don't think it is any harm in saying hello to a person. Uh-oh, come back. And by being kind. You guys have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Bye, guys.